So if you want to understand who won in Uganda, just like who has been winning in Zimbabwe and all these countries where dictatorship is the order of the day, it is fundamentally important that in Africa there are no elections. It's just like a delayed match whose results and whose outcome is known. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of resources. They never reflect the will of the people. I can say it emphatically in Uganda. Museveni lost by far and he is hated by his own people. There is sufficient evidence to actually postulate that. That is why you saw the military in that country and law enforcement agencies going after Bobby Wine. They envied how he is loved and embraced by Ugandans. And I can attest to you without even doubting that he won those elections. But in a country like Uganda, the one who wants elections do not actually eventually become the president. This has been actually said clearly by a man called Iya Wamala, who is the advisor of Yoweri Museveni. That is, in fact, is the senior advisor of Museveni. He has actually made it quite clear how they do elections. And how actually they stay in power. Let's listen to this particular audio. He sums it so nicely.
Don't expect anything that we are announced. President Museveni was on care, will still remain there. Never think on that day that Museveni will leave this power by voting. No. Don't waste our time. Just go and vote and count what you know. We still want President Museveni. He has done in this country, but a lot he has done. He's going to be the president, believe me or not. So this time we are very sure President Museveni will become the president. If you are still crying for Museveni, General Mosca in Uganda is coming also. After Museveni, General Mosca in Uganda is coming. Are you going to kill each other? You shout and shout. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So this is the senior advisor to Museveni, making it clear that go and vote and count whatever you count. What I know is that Museveni is going to be president. I don't even care about your statistics, whether it comes out Bobby Wine has won, but the truth of the matter is that Museveni will still remain the president. So we've heard this rhetoric even in Zimbabwe from individuals like Chris Mutswanga saying you want to get to the presidency through elections. You think you can actually, even Robert Gabriel Mugabe used to tell Tsvangirai that you think that a pen can actually make you to be the president in Zimbabwe. So a lot of people seem not to understand this, but the reality is that in order for numerous African countries such as Uganda and Zimbabwe to realize or to change their political system, they have to fight those who claim to have fought a war. Otherwise, as long as these people are still in place, and obviously preparing also their children, they are busy training their children. You see this, the twins of Mnangagwa, this is the next generation of ZANU-PF leaders. If Zimbabweans do not stand up and fight, you don't only fight by protesting because they have guns. They can easily go after you and claim your life. So you have to actually match those guns with almost similar firepower. Otherwise, fighting these people, you just people to protest. And that's why you hear him saying, you just go to the streets and kill each other. But Yoweri Museveni will still be the president. That is how heartless these people are. They know that we have got guns and guns speak. volume. So the next time the president of Uganda would be removed from power, it would be through a military intervention. If there is anyone within the Ugandan military with the actually wish to become a president, that is the person who can actually achieve that. If we can, in fact, the person leading the military in Uganda at the moment, or one of the commanders, has actually the capacity to take over from Museveni, unless a third force comes somewhere to assist the people of Uganda. But America, USA, they don't care about Africa that much to be assisting African countries. They can only go as far as imposing sanctions. They cannot fight a war on behalf of the Africans just so that democracy can kick in. So unless and until a new generation of real democrats emerge in Africa and take the fight to their hands, maybe that is where we are going to have democracy. And I'm really serious about this, giving the Africans the proper perspective regarding our political system. We've got few countries that are democratic, but also as that democracy is also in limbo if you look at it. For example, the South African democracy, look at how many people are killed in the process of actually a certain individual emerging. Side shows that take place in the process. So Africa still has a long way to achieve a smooth democracy where elections can be conducted. No one does. People campaign freely, they argue, and there is no exchange of fire. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one.